Hey guys, Julie Becker here. Just a quick little note on a Friday evening, getting ready to start off Memorial Day weekend. I know this is a late broadcast. I've been running around like a banshee today, but you know, just thinking real quick about the power of perception and how that creates your current reality. I'm definitely one of those people to notice what I'm noticing, and I think it's funny, and tell me if this has ever happened to you, but you can be going along, everything's going great, your attitude is awesome, everything's like perfect, and you're in such a great mood, and then you'll get a phone call, or somebody will say something, or something will happen. It's totally unrelated to you, right? It's an outside factor or influence or whatever. And then all of a sudden you are like, what in the world? What do I do now? What's happening? How do I fix this? What? You go into you start to go into this spin mode. Has this ever happened to you? Happens to me quite a bit. And you know what I've started doing is realizing, I'll stop and I'll be like, all right, wait a second. 15 minutes ago, you were just fine. Your day was awesome. Everything was cool. Everything was great. You were on top of the world. Now you get this one piece of news. Maybe it's a sentence, a phrase, a conversation, a happening, something. And all of a sudden, your life is totally changed and totally on a different tangent. And I find that very interesting, that something in that short of a space of time period can change you, that people will give it that power to completely change their perception about how their life is going and what's happening. Now certainly seemingly bad things can happen in an instant, of course, but I'm definitely a person. I mean, hey, I get bad news. I get, or what I consider news that might be like considered bad or negative or whatever on occasion. It happens to everybody. It's life. It's real. But things that happen, there's a lot of things, most things that happen in your life are outside your control, right? There's a lot of outside variation and a lot of outside influences in your life. But the way you think and the way you respond to those things is huge, and that determines your current reality. So be mindful of what you think. Usually when this happens to me, I will think, okay, listen, you were great 15 minutes ago. There's no reason not to be great. Sure, this situation might be challenging. It might be seemingly difficult. But let's really think about it. Just think about this whole time you've been on the planet. Everything always works out. Everything works out. Everything has worked out. Look where you are right now. Not everything has been what we call quote unquote sunshine and roses, but that's okay. That's part of your journey and where you're at, and you're still okay. So remember that you've still gotten to where you are. You're still where you're at, and things are okay. Give it a minute before you panic, right? Choose to think, maybe there's something I can learn from this, or I can figure this out, or I don't need to panic. 15 minutes ago, I was just fine. Spend a little time to talk yourself off the ledge. It's worth it, I promise. And maybe you'll see things from a little different perspective and gain some clarity. Anyway, just my 2 cents. It happens to everyone. You can choose your reaction to it. You can choose how you think. You can choose, maybe this isn't so bad. Can I see anything positive in this situation right now? If I can't see it, you know what? Life, there's still so many things to be grateful for. Life was wonderful 15 minutes ago. It's still wonderful. I've just got this other obstacle, challenge, maybe asset for my benefit. Anyway, just my 2 cents on that. It happens to me too, but I'm utilizing my brain to think differently about things like that when they happen to me, because they do happen, and I'm not a victim. I'm a liver of life. I'm alive and I live it, and everything will be all right. Everything will work out. Have a great night. I'll look forward to connecting with you soon.